Hey guys, welcome back to another video on Jocelyn Network, and today is a bit more of a serious video. I've been not being able to breathe very well, so like shortness of breath. I can't breathe really well, like right now I can't breathe very well, but it is not like severe, like it's not critical. I can't take a whole breath. I feel tightness in my chest, and there's like always there's sometimes like there's like this stabbing pain like in my chest, like it feels like burning or like a stabbing pain kind of, which is really weird. And then my heart racing really fast, and my pulse is really high too. And I also have my pulse thing right here. I was sleeping, I was like dead asleep, and my mom took my pulse at that time, and it was like 100 and it was like in the 130 or 100 and it was in the hundreds, okay? It was in the hundreds. And for my age and my height and my weight, I'm supposed to be in the 60 to 80s, but I'm in 100, and I've gone up to 150 before. So that is not okay. That is not okay. And my normal like pulse right now is like 100. Like this last 2 weeks it's been 100 because I haven't taken my pulse before because I didn't know, and we didn't have like a pulse meter that we got recently until we went to the doctor and we knew my pulse was high, so my mom got one. But I wasn't able to take my pulse before, so I didn't know. I don't know if it was high or not. But anyway, going back to like 2 months ago, this has never happened until I got influenza A, and so I'm like I'm lazy, but like I'm not unhealthy, so I don't know why I'd be having shortness of breath and everything. But this never happened until 2 months ago with influenza A. So I got influenza A. I was diagnosed. There was 1 week, the first week I was super sick. I could not get out of bed because I was like really sick, and I did not feel good. And I didn't eat a lot, which is so kind of surprising. Hold on, drink break. That's a smoothie. I didn't eat a lot. Yeah. So then the next week after that, I stayed home again just because I still wasn't feeling the greatest, but I was getting better. So after that week, after the second week, I finally went back to school. And influenza is like, it kind of affects like your breathing and like your respiratory side. It's like something to do with respiratory. So it was a breathing problem, you know? The second day, I went to school. It was like later in the day when I had extra recess. I was playing soccer because I thought I was like feeling better, and like I want to play soccer. I want to play soccer with my friends. So I decided to play soccer. Then all of a sudden, boom, I had that shortness of breath problem. I felt like I was having a panic attack. I don't know why, but I was scared because I couldn't breathe very well. And I turned around for a second because I was really scared. And then, boom, the ball hit me in the back. So I started to cry a lot because it hurt really bad. But not only that, I was also having like a shortness of breath problem on top of me crying and on top of me having breathing, so that caused it to be worse. So then I went to the nurse the first time. My pulse or my blood pressure was high. My blood pressure was probably high because I was still sick. I wasn't sick like contagiously. I was just still like recovering, you know. So that was like normal, and my pulse, if it was high, it's probably because I was sick too. I'm not sure how that works. But anyway, yeah, so I stayed in there for about like 30 minutes or so, and I went back to class. And then I went back to class. That was a bad decision because as soon as I got to class, 5 minutes in, bro, I was not doing okay. I started to breathe like heavier, and I was trying to catch all the breaths I could because it was really hard to get a breath in. So that was like the worst thing that happened. But yeah, I was trying to get breaths, and then my whole body started to feel really heavy, and I got really, really dizzy, and I was just like freaking out. And then, so I told my teacher, "Can I please go to the nurse office again? I'm so sorry, but like I'm not feeling okay." And I was like really about to faint. Like I've never fainted before, but I honestly felt like I was about to faint. My body was so heavy. I felt so dizzy. So I was walking to the nurse's office, and I literally almost like fainted in the hallway, like passed out. Almost fell to on my face. But not my teacher because she was in the class, but another teacher like caught me. She's really nice anyway. And yeah, she caught me, and she's like, okay, let's get you to the nurse's office. So I went to the nurse's office. Blood pressure was really high and everything. And then after all that, after school, I went to urgent care. Urgent care said, I checked for ammonia because I thought maybe I had pneumonia, but I didn't have ammonia. I didn't have anything. They just said that maybe you're still recovering. So I was like, okay. So I went home, and that's that. But ever since then, I've been having shortness of breath, And like, they gave me an inhaler that day. Asthma or anything. Ow. Like, I don't have asthma or anything. So like, why would that like, so I don't have asthma, so it didn't really help. It helped the first few like, it felt like the first few weeks. And then I stopped using because it was like not really helping anymore. So then, now we're here, 2 months later. It's still going on. It's been going on ever since. And I just don't know what the problem is. My pulse has been still high. My pulse has still been high. My shortness of breath thing is still happening. And now it happens like every day. It happens like every day. Maybe 1 time a day, maybe 3 times a day, maybe 2 times a day. Sometimes it lasts really long, sometimes it lasts really short. Sometimes it goes back and forth. I can feel my heart racing against my chest. That's when I know, oh my God, oh, it's happening. Because sometimes it's just shortness of breath. Sometimes it's just that. Sometimes it's both, sometimes it's just my heart racing. And it's just so irritating because I can't get a full breath. I can't breathe well. Like when I'm talking this fast, like it's hard to breathe. I don't know if you guys can tell. When I talk a lot like this, just like run video, it's really hard to, like it's happening right now. And like, hold on. So, okay, you guys may be like, what's that? So I'll explain to you guys in a few minutes what that is. I just gotta write this down real quick. I finally, like, during this COVID thing, I'm just like, should we go get this checked out? Because it's been happening for 2 months and hasn't gone away. We do not have COVID, you guys, because if we had COVID, I'd be having a fever, I'd be coughing, I'd be having runny noses, I'd have a sore throat, and it's been happening for 2 months, so like it's nothing new. I just want to get it checked out. So we went to the clinic, and a doctor came in, and he was really nice, he was really understanding, and he was like the best, like he was the best, because he tried everything he could to understand what was going on with me. He checked my heart, and it was beating really fast sometimes, and sometimes it wasn't. He was a bit puzzled about what was going on with me because he couldn't figure it out, just like us. And then we did my pulse. It was 130 to 140 at the doctor's. Yeah. So basically, we did an EKG, which is they put stickers like maybe like on your wrist and your ankles, kind of like in the chest area, like right here, to see like to your breathing, your rhythm, your heart rhythm. It was normal. It was, I think, a bit like, it was pretty normal. It was regular. There's just a few like little weird stuff, but it was pretty normal. So that was like not the case. So that was like not the case. They took my blood to see if there's anything wrong with my blood. Nothing wrong with my blood. So yeah. So then he said, you know what? Go to a cardiologist. I'm definitely wanting you to go to a cardiologist and then let us know what's going on with you and let us know what this stuff and blah 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 blah. Today I went to the cardiologist, and so they he said, we're gonna get you an echo sound, which is basically like, you know, when you have a baby, like ultrasound, that's kind of the same thing. It's really weird. They took the gel and everything, and they found certain spots. They found like certain spots like on my like body to like take pictures in the inside, because to see like is your like the functions of your heart, like the plump or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called, but like to see if your heart function is working correctly, and it is. So there's nothing wrong with that part of it. There's nothing wrong with my heart, pretty much, I think, was what they're saying. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't understand doctor language. They're like doctor, and I'm like, understand 2 words. They're like doctor, doctor, da 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 blah blah. You know, I don't understand what they're saying. It was like a different language to me. So yeah, I didn't understand anything they said. Sorry for the yelling in the background, but yeah. So after we did the echo sound, yeah, so that was it that we did. And then he told us that he wanted me to wear a heart monitor. Yeah, he wanted me to wear a heart monitor. Before I get into that, I want to show you guys that my pulse is actually high and that I am not faking any of it, because it happened at the doctor. It happened in my middle of my sleep. And I'm going to show you guys right now. Sometimes it's like in the 90s or the hundreds. We'll see what it is right now. So I'm just going to turn this thing on. And I'll put this on my finger right here. I think this is the right one. Okay. And I'm just going to relax here because I don't want it to be like incorrect, you know, so oh no, wait. We gotta wait for me for it to settle. Okay, so it looks like it was 119. Hopefully you guys could read that. It was kind of like backward, but it was 119. So my average one is supposed to be 60 to 80. So yeah, it's a bit high. Now I'm gonna tell you guys what happened today and what they put on my chest. So they told me to wear a heart monitor, and it's not like that wire one. It's like really simple to put on, so that's really good because like I don't want to worry about that. I am not taking it off for 3 days. I gotta wear it for every second of the day for 3 days. Yeah, even when I go to sleep, when I take showers, it's like waterproof, which is really cool, but I still can't take a like shower like facing this way, like to this, like the water, because it's gonna like fall off pretty much, and they don't want it to fall off at all. And basically what this thing's gonna do is so they think that I have something called archala. I asked my mom to spell it out on the screen right here. This is what it's called, and this is the definition. That's what they think I have, and they think it's like after the virus, like maybe it did something to my heart or my breathing. I don't remember what they said. Really complicated. I don't know what they said, but yeah. So they did put this term under to see like what's wrong with my heart, what's the rhythm, what's the breathing, like what's the racing, what time, like that kind of stuff. And then like I did earlier, I pressed the button because I felt like that breathing and that heart racing thing. And then, so basically I pressed the middle of it and it like highlight that kind of like a bookmark. Like, you know, when you bookmark something, kind of highlight it. So if I press it, it highlights it. And it's like, this is what happened. Like, sir, this was the worst thing of the day. Like, this is when it happened. Like, this is when it really happened. But it's always recording. So it's recording every single my heartbeat so that they can see that. And then, yeah. So, and then this thing is when I press the button, or like whenever I'm doing something, you know, see button press log, I press the button. So earlier I said I pressed the button at 4:14 the day, like day, and then the time 4:07 p.m. And I said because I felt chest pain, pounding, short of breath, and 10 minutes or less. And I said talking and filming a YouTube video. So that's kind of what I gotta fill out every time I press this button. And I've only pressed it 2 times today. So hopefully I don't have to press it again tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, guys, so I'm going to show you guys my heart monitor. So it's like, I'm going to show you guys because it's not that like deep down. So yeah, this is my heart monitor. It has like tape around here and like the heart monitor right there. So it is a bit like annoying because I don't like the way it feels. Like you guys can see the like bump there. But yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I just wanted to update you guys on my health issue because it is something that is important to me, and I don't know if it's important to you guys, but if you guys, I just wanted to let you guys know because I have posted on my Instagram that I'm going to the clinic today, and I don't want there to be a misunderstanding about what I have and what I don't have. It's nothing serious. I don't want you guys to misunderstand that I'm being dramatic because I know that it's not severe like the coronavirus, anything like that. It's not like I have really any like serious issues. It's just maybe we're gonna see at what the doctor thinks is true by this heart monitor for 3 days, and I just send it back to them, and then it will take them 10 days for like to respond to me to see the heart rate and the heartbeats and like the way it worked and everything. So I hope you guys enjoy, and if you guys want me to update you guys on what happens next, I will. I love you guys. Bye. Make sure to go follow my Instagram, which is right here. Make sure you guys, if you guys want to subscribe, please do. But if you guys do want to like, that'd mean a lot to me. If you guys can comment down below. Turn on the notification bell so you guys know when I upload a new video, because I probably will be doing that. I'll try to. I just it may be a little hard with the online school and stuff. If you guys have any video ideas or recommendations that you guys want me to do, I will do that. Animal Crossing videos are coming out soon, but it's not like on the Nintendo because I don't have a Nintendo. It's on the... Bye, guys. Thank you guys for watching.